The American Soybean Association Conservation Legacy Awards are brought to you by Valent. Valent USA offers proven crop protection solutions to help growers achieve a more sustainable, profitable operation. Visit valent.com to learn more.
The goal of conservation and land stewardship is to protect the farm for future generations. Well, today's American Soybean Association Regional Conservation Legacy Award winner is doing just that. Greer Stayton of Lincoln, Delaware, shares his conservation story, centuries in the making.
Not many American farmers can say they have land that's been in the family since the 1600s. But Greer Stayton is proud of his family's agricultural longevity in Delaware and attributes its success to the family's detailed attention to conservation and water management.
My father was farming this, and I never knew a year where he didn't plant a cover crop, and that's long before the big push came about. He planted rye back then. I just have always thought that was a great idea.
Stayton continues that practice every fall on his 295 acres by either an aerial or ground spreader. And about 3/4 of his tillable ground is irrigated with 4 center pivot systems. He raises corn, soybeans, and alfalfa, and adds that wheat, milo, and lima beans have been grown on the farm in the past.
We have an abundance of groundwater here and no issue with putting a well in and tapping into that aquifer. So that's not the case all over. I understand that. I don't over-irrigate, try to monitor exactly what the crop need is.
Stayton sees fuel savings through no-till and minimum till planting, given fewer trips across the fields. In addition to cover crops, nutrient management in drainage ditches is achieved through best practices that include annual soil testing, use of manure storage sheds, a setback for manure storage, and how the manure is spread. While maintaining year-round crops is critical to Stayton's conservation plans, so also is management of the 100 acres of wooded property for wildlife.
We're losing a lot of woods around Delaware. There's a lot of development pressure, and that's really a big part of why I have such deer pressure, because this is a haven for them.
Son Nicholas didn't grow up on the farm, but views himself as an apprentice and is learning as much as he can from his dad.
I provide support, moral support, levity, and mostly just brute strength. For the most part, I'm there to add extra hands, help out with the labor as best I can.
With generations of farming history and a 13th generation now on the farm, the Staytons see their conservation efforts as a critical part of their legacy.
I'm very proud of the farm, the farming history of the family, and I'd like to see it keep going. I'm a big conservationist. I like to do whatever I can to improve the environment. You know, I want to leave it in better shape than when I found it.